Alright, and here we are in first person. We just finished digging out this big area because I kind of want to build something right behind my head there in this episode. But in between, I have been getting some new things. Look at this pickaxe, got that really nice thing, anviled that, and nothing's changed there. And then we got this sword, which I really wish it was sharpness for, but you take the wins with the losses, you know what I mean? But at least I can come in here now and get these guys and one-hit them and get cooked meat instead, so that's pretty nice. Right, so in the last episode we were in those caves, but today we're gonna really beautify that over there. There's just a lot of stuff we still need to polish up. Like, look at this beautiful terraforming. Now, why don't we bring it up there? That's kind of the goal, though we'll see how it goes. I actually just want to get to level 30 and see if we can get a nice bow enchant. I am so tired of not having good stuff. And just in case you haven't seen last episode, this is our zombie grinder. Ouch. And here's what it looks like. It's pretty simple. But yeah, I'm going to sit here for a little bit and hopefully get to level 30. I might have to improve this farm. I don't actually know if it's that good. Yes, you heard me right. I built a zombie farm. I don't actually know if it's any good. So, we'll find out. Alright, it's been 3 minutes. I'm already bored. Okay, and we're done. We gotta go find another method to get XP. This is painstakingly boring. Alright, so my first thought is we can go mine quartz in the Nether. It seems like a pretty good way to go. And maybe we'll even use it to build. Yeah, I mean, this should be no problem. We just have that bastion to worry about. I think we'll be good, though. Okay, and that. And that. Ah, and while we're here, I guess we can get the gold, too. Why not? Just while we're here, right? And after quickly and safely grabbing this gold from the bastion, I began mining all the quartz I could find. And it actually was super fast, so much faster than that other XP grinder, so very thankful I could be able to use this. A Hoglin tried to end this hardcore world, but I ended his instead. And wherein I found a Soul Sand Valley a little bit later, which was really cool and needed bones. Skeleton, bye. The quartz mining continued very strong. We were getting very close to level 30, collecting lots of bones. And this gas tried to stop me. That's the one. That's the one. This is the one. Okay, that's the one. This is the one. Yeah, that's the one. I guess I got so into the quartz mining and this XP grind that I kind of forgot I was playing a game, and this almost happened. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I didn't even notice that was there. We're just casually mining some quartz. It stopped right on the edge right there. You know, I just didn't even notice there was like holes. Aha, there we go, level 30. And to pop into the bastion real quick. But no worries, we'll be able to get out of here. I'll be able to... Aha, yes, we will be able to get out of here perfectly. Level 30, let's go enchant this bow. Alright, let's see what we get. Power 4 and Breaking 3 Infinity, right? Okay. Well, okay. I'll take it. Really can't be complaining. That's really not that bad. Better than Power 3, you know? Alright, so let's get to the object of this episode. I sort of just want to beautify this little corner over here. So I just want to start laying out some basic shapes that we can kind of work with. And the idea is to house our animals somewhere better than that, so hopefully we can accomplish that. So I think the objective is to kind of have houses in this village, sort of hugging the cliffs, right? And we're going to have a pretty basic fantasy medieval style. Really get back to my roots of what I started building when I made this channel. And I think it would be really cool if we had some like fields kind of stretching out closer to the river there. Alright, I'm liking the feel we're getting here. I'm thinking we'll have like chickens kind of in this area. They'll just be roaming around doing their chicken life. And then at the night, they'll come under this little place here and they'll just rest, or in case it's raining and such. That's kind of the goal, I think, and that would be pretty cool. Now, something I want to toy around with actually in this build is adding history into a build, adding a little bit of lore. And maybe if we make this part over here sort of ruined, like, and then they just built like on top of it and made it their own little home, like there was a past civilization sort of here. Yeah, I think that would be an interesting idea. Ooh, what's this back here? Huh, random cave. Does this go down? Oh, yeah. Okay. Whoa. Wait. Watch this. Yeah. Oh, okay. This just ends? Is that it? Okay. Well, lamest cave ever. Oh, but you know what? This cave goes further into the mountain, huh? Does it go? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. Okay. I think we should just get out of here. Yep. Okay. Yep. You know what? That cave. Oh, no. Not for me. Okay. Not for me. Let's get back to Sunset Valley. Ah, beautiful. Alright guys, and I've been at building this for a little while. Let's see how we're looking. Yeah, it's interesting. You can kind of see me trying to build up a sort of ruined tower, but I'm having trouble because it's probably going to blend in with the stone back there. That's the issue I'm having. I don't want it to blend in too much. I kind of want it to stand out. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do to fix that. But everything else is looking kind of cool, like that little archway. So anyway, here's my idea. What if we take this going up, and because I want this to be a house that's actually lived in, I'm just gonna place like jungle and stuff going up this way, and it's going to look as if they rebuilt the tower. Now I'm actually hoping to make this is sort of a granary building, or granary, or however you say it, you know, where they put grain and stuff, because they're gonna be having chickens and things. So I'm assuming that if we just build up a little tower like this, it's where they put their feed and things. And not only that, it'll just help to make this build stand out a little more and contrast with the eventual stone cliffs that are going to be behind it. Let's take a look. Is that what we're going for? Absolutely. Yes, I think that really kind of just gives it that nice feel. Yeah, I like that. Boy, who do you think you are? You can just come into my base, not welcome here. Now we get to actually use this bow we just enchanted and spent, you know, quite a bit of the episode kidding. There we go. Now unfortunately we have run out of oak wood, so I think I'm gonna have to go get some more of that, but building is going well. And I'm really happy. Let's go get that oak wood. And after I got rid of that pesky bad omen effect, I began gathering some oak wood, wherein Editor Ash joined into this little section of the video to start saying arbitrary words to make it sound more interesting. Now let's listen to Ash's baking analogy. Okay, so completely random, but I just thought of a baking analogy for building. You know, I got my ingredients here. These are my ingredients, right? And now it's just a matter of fact finding the right ingredients to go into my finished product and the right amounts of those ingredients. You know, it's like the stone and the layout is the recipe, and the blocks they're like the ingredients. I don't know. I guess I'm just thinking about baking because my sister made these croissants and they were great. All right, they were just fantastic. Hey, if you're watching this, thank you. They were really good. Also, hi. Do you like my videos? Thanks. Anyways, leave a like. Okay, let's get back to building. That was a major sidetrack. Now I'm thinking on this like shed thing over here. Oh my gosh, these cows. I can't even handle them. Hold on. There we go. We're just gonna do something really basic, and this is kind of where I want to bring in a new idea into our world, where we have different houses and things in this world that store different things. So in the shed over here, maybe I want to start storing grain and you know, farming supplies, that kind of thing, because we do have a storage room over there, but the storage room is more for my building supplies. This is like, you know, seeds. I mean, I'm gonna have so many seeds in the future, you guys don't even know. So many saplings and things. So that's kind of what I want to do. By designating certain buildings to house certain things, it kind of gives your world a little more purpose. You know, you're not just building to build, you're building with a little bit more purpose. And at least for me, it makes the whole process a lot more fun. And after that, I just hit stop record so we could finish up this entire exterior. But I want to take this little time lapse a little slower so maybe you guys can understand my process better. Enjoy. Alright guys, and so this is our farmhouse. Almost done. We're missing details, some things I just didn't really feel like getting. Like up there we need some red sandstone, maybe a few windows, and little things like that. But overall this is a really cool kind of feel. Yeah, I like this. I don't know, I just kind of get like a little happy vibe when I'm walking around here. Do you guys get that happy, comfortable, cozy farmhouse vibe? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But now we gotta start populating this outside area with animals and just other things that bring about life, like wagons maybe, is another idea I have. Now my thought actually is to kind of have a path winding right through the middle of this outdoor area next to the farmhouse thing. So I'm thinking we'll just build our path and it's just gonna cut right through the middle there. And it'll give this like whole level of interest to the farmhouse build itself. Alright, so the path is in, and I was thinking we'd have fields down in this area, but we might have to go for something a little bit smaller, because it's not very big. Yeah, you know what? I'm not opposed to just doing small little things like this. Just happy little gardens where they produce food for their own little family. Nothing like too big, not like the kind of agriculture business. They're sort of just, you know, happy little gardeners, I guess. Okay, these guys. As much as I really like having their steak, this is not working. These sounds, all right, you know, I had the solution before, but it's not working before. It's not working anymore. Goodbye. This is never something that I'd like to do, but it must be done. It must be done. I will give you an amazing home later, but your home now is no longer on this Minecraft world. And that's it. And that is it. All of these guys are gone except for, which will keep you for later, for the next generation. Now stay in that hole for a very long time until I make you a home. That is some weird stuff happening there. That is just, okay, thank you. That was, yeah. Alright, now with that gone, we can start completing the vibe of this area. Maybe we'll add a few trees, finish up the detailing, cliff sides. Those need to be done. It's all just going to be a matter of time until this looks beautiful. And there it is. I've decorated this up just a little better, and you can see we got little retaining walls, and this is going to be a fantastic spot for our animals to just chill in. Now, I actually wanted to build another tree right here. I think it's just kind of this like dead space right here and a lot of stone, so we can fill up with another tree kind of like that. But my thought is that this up here, we need to have one type of animal, and then down here we'll have another. So earlier I said chickens would be here, and you know, they'd come down this way to stay for the night, but I think we're going to do pigs here, just because pigs need that sort of shelter, I think, and that we can add like mud and things like that in this area. And then chickens up here, we can build a little chicken coop. Now, as we're just gathering up some oak leaves here, I wanted to ask your guys' opinion about this kind of slower style of video. I like to do these sometimes just so I can sort of help you guys see a little more of my process in how I build, but I do understand that it doesn't do as well on YouTube because people have very short attention spans, and so they just don't stick around when things start getting slow. But at least on my YouTube channel, I want to sort of help people get better at building, and I'm hoping this slower type of video might be helping you kind of understand a little bit of the process into how I build. And just so you know, like pretty much all of this up until a little bit ago, this was just done in survival. It was sort of just me going in, placing blocks, but once again, these are like the first few houses of this village, so we're still establishing the style, and that's why I popped it into creative. But I like to take things a little bit slower in my Minecraft worlds. Not like, all right, here we go, spent 50 hours doing this thing for this one video. It's not only sustainable for me, but it just doesn't appeal, I guess. And it's not that those types of videos don't really do that well on YouTube. In fact, they do very well on YouTube. I guess they sort of just don't align with like my beliefs in a way. They just don't really, I don't know, they don't appeal to me. I think those types of videos, they sort of just glorify what YouTube is all about. Like, when you're building, this is how slow things actually go. a lot of things just get sped up, and it was like, all right, here's this epic build, which is cool to see, but I like to take things a little slower on some of my series, just so you guys can really understand. This is the Minecraft building process. This is what it's about. It is about taking things really slow and just one block at a time, and that I think is a little bit lost in translation nowadays. Now, as of recording this video, I haven't really published my end of the year video, but when I do, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that kind of stuff on YouTube. So if you're interested in what I'm saying here, maybe you should check out that video. I know I've started writing about it and things. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at is that YouTube videos, they don't come to a fruition like it's all super speed, and builders are like these great people that can just bust out a build like that. I mean, maybe some people can, but I don't think the majority of people can actually do that. So yeah, just wanted to kind of say that, but here is this little oak tree we're building, and I kind of want to go with that similar spruce tree style up here, where you just kind of have like very few amount of leaves, and you can see a lot of log exposure, which I really like. You get to see the branches in the trees. And I'll say, I actually don't like bushy leaves all the time. That mod that makes leaves turn all like fancy and, you know, the quote-unquote better leaves, they just don't appeal to me because you don't get as much branch exposure like that, and you don't get that air inside the tree. So I'm hoping with this like simpler style, we can sort of show off the air in the tree. All right, let's take a look. This was all just freehand. I have no idea how this is going to look. Okay, yeah, it's not a bad start. I do like the feel that we're getting there. Just a very sparse looking oak tree. Yeah, just needs a few more improvements, and this thing is actually looking really awesome. All right, and a heavily underused thing in trees, you can do this in survival Minecraft, adding moss. Look at that. Yes, I think it's really cool. And then you can add the grass, and it just, I don't know, it looks so awesome. All right, and just like that, adding a few more details, that tree looks really nice, really complete. Looks like an old oak tree. Beautiful. Oh, look at that scene we're creating. Oh, I just love that. That's beautiful. All right, enough getting sidetracked. Let's go get some animals. We need some chickens and pigs maybe, and let's get them in our little farmhouse. Aha, there's our piggy friends. Come with me, please. I spy with my little eye a chicken, but only one. I kinda need two. Why? Why do you have to be the lone chicken? Oh wait, there's another one. Okay, problem solved. Okay, and our chickens are in their pen. Beautiful. Pigs are doing good. Oh, that is dark over there though. We should probably light that up. Everything is looking good around here. Loving it. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure where we last left off, but here we are, and I've been decorating some more around here. I had this little tree, this little trough, kind of just decorating the ground a lot more, and I don't know, just little details everywhere. That's what I've been doing, and also breeding up our animals, which is going pretty good. Now guys, I'm not going to be lame, alright? We're going to do the interior of this place, and I've started making a layout for what the interior is going to look like, and it's really cool. A minute ago, this place was covered in just a mountain of dirt, in just, you know, terrain, and now I kind of retrofitted the terrain to actually be part of the house, which I think is really cool because, you know, obviously this is right up next to a cliff, so it actually makes sense that there's the stone wall there. Very cool. But now we gotta actually decorate the interior. This is going to be tricky because the interior, it's like, so much going back and like, oh, I need a barrel. Oh, hey, I think this will look cool here. Okay, next block, and then you go back and you forth and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until you finally have an interior. It's just a little bit of a hassle. So anyway, I just want to start laying things out in this interior and how it's going to look and all that. But right here, basically, this is where people will walk in, and they'll be like, hey, yo, owner shop dude, hey, I want some eggs. Oh, you want some eggs? Yes, I do want some eggs. That would be much appreciated. Oh yeah, that's no problem. I'm just gonna head upstairs and grab the storage up here, and yeah, I think you guys get the point. uh, yeah, they'll have storage up there, and they'll be like, yeah, here's your eggs and stuff. So that's kind of the idea. But you know, it's really about adding anything. Maybe we'll have a little hanging thing here where they can hang their spices and vegetables and things that they're going to cook. And then up here, way all the way up top, they're going to have their living quarters. So you can imagine that up here, this is where they're going to be doing their family stuff and where they have their beds and different things like that. And cutting the interior ramble short, we're just going to get straight into building it. And as I predicted, it is so much going back and forth, getting little materials like that, but I think this turned out really, really cool in the end. And I'm excited to show you guys, so stick around, and then I'll give you the tour. And finally, guys, the interior of this beautiful build, which I am so happy with, is done. And I want to give you a tour, but we must pay our respects. F in the chat for our pigs. They died, okay? And here's the story. All right, I was doing the interior. I didn't really realize. I think I was digging out this area just to clear it of the dirt and stuff. You know, you can see it all in there. But this is made of gravel, right? So I dug a little too much gravel, and the gravel fell, and then a bunch of pigs came in. Alright, I patched it up later. That's fine. But then, there were like 4 pigs in there, and I was like, what the heck are all these pigs doing in here? So I was like, oh, it can't be from my pen in here, so I killed them. And now we're down to 1 pig. Major sad moment. That is just a major sad moment. I'm really sorry, pigs. I didn't mean to, and I'm going to give you a great family here soon. But first, as my inventory is very full and I'm trying to clean it out, well, let's go into the interior. Let's go see this place. I'm so excited to show you guys because I think this is just, I've had so much fun building this, honestly. And it's just been a blast. But let's go inside. And this is the general goods store. You get fresh eggs, fresh pork, and you know, some greens, which we're going to build a garden out there later. But yeah, name here. Okay, name. You guys, name. Yes, you know what to do. But let's walk inside. And here we are. This is the store. And essentially, this is the front door. All right, you walk up and you're like, yo, Joey. Oh, wait, I realized we already went through this. You guys know what happens. Anyways, yeah, you get the point. They buy stuff. It's cool. But how the family gets in is they come through the pig area, right? And they come through here. And you can even see there's like still a little mud tracking into here. I actually need a little more pods so I can put some right there, but that's fine. But yeah, you can see it's like you walk in here. This is where the family does their thing. You know, they cook. This is like a little mortar and pestle, I was imagining. Yeah, you got some windows there to let out the air, potentially the smoky air. And just a little furnace kind of thing down here. I imagine it's just like a really basic oven. Goes right out there. Yeah, and if you're wondering what these leaves are hanging down, these are just kind of like vegetables or greens. They're hanging out to dry, or herbs kind of thing. Is what I was thinking. Oh, that's what I wanted to get. I want to get some netherrack and put it right there to make it look like an animal, like a pig, and they're drying it out. Well, that would be kind of gross here. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That would be kind of gross to have it hanging in the middle of a kitchen. You know, just like a dead pig. You walk in, you're like, oh, that's lovely, a dead pig. No, that would, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Anyway, moving up here, this is kind of their little storage area where they hold a bunch of things. I don't know, maybe some plants, different herbs and things. We got some hay bales, little pumpkin in the back. Very basic little area. I was thinking it's just kind of where they hang up stuff. You can see like right here, they're hanging up their herbs, little storage. Don't even know what that is. That's where my storage is too. And then there's a third story up here. And this hallway leads to the old ruined tower. Probably my favorite aspect to this little build. Which I need to add a torch right there. Torches aren't a bad source of light. I know they get a bad rap, right, guys? You see a torch and you're like, bad build. But honestly, lanterns are starting to be overused. I'm going to say it. These guys are a little overused sometimes. I even do it. Look, 1, 2, 3. So many lanterns. Anyway, just in this area, this is kind of the master bedroom. You know, you got a little sleeping area. You get a nice view out there with your plants. Imagine you can open up the panes and water your plants. A little book. You know, they seem to be pretty rich. They've got like enough money to get books and have all these different layers to their house. But yeah, let me just show you guys this real quick before we go to the fourth story. This is the ruined tower, and basically it's just like a hollowed out kind of cave. It's very, very like crumbled. But you can see kind of the facade where the tower was, and you just come down here, and I'm imagining they have like a little pulley system up there, and they pull the grain all the way down there. And the reason they keep it up in that top there is so I think like rats won't get into it and things like that. That's why they keep it up there. But it's really cool, and it's all in that tower, which I just really like. I think it's really cool. Also, I'm not exactly sure if that's why grain silos exist, for, you know, keep rats out. I may be wrong on that, but you know, you guys can let me know. You guys are much smarter than me, but yeah, you can see it's like pushing or pulling down some grain. Which up here you can kind of see the little grain bits, and it's just, you know, chilling up here, nothing really fancy. And also, if you hear like a slight whiz in the background, that's just the fan heater thing turned on, so that is, yeah, messing with the recording, but it's fine. And this is the final story, which is just a little bedroom where, I don't even know, guests or kids could stay, something like that. Yeah, it's just, you know, a little extra storage, maybe some greens. I don't know. It looks really nice though. I was thinking maybe we could get a window in here. Boom, boom. Scaffolding makes a great window, by the way, guys. Just thought I'd let you know, and they can like close it at night. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, now that is the house. The house is done. We did it, guys. We decorated an interior. We actually decorated an interior. No, it's done. We did it. Okay, this is awesome. I'm so happy that we got to do this. And if we just walk into the shed, which is the other thing I didn't do. We don't talk about that. Anyway, yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. I really hope you guys have enjoyed seeing this process, and I hope I helped you get a little better at building. That is my ultimate goal. I just want to help you guys get better at building and things like that. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I know it was a longer one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. See you later.